Hey people, D-Man here, and today I am going to be talking about Adventure Time, Distant Lands, the upcoming episodes. Now, the episode Obsidian or episode 2, whichever you want to call it, just came out yesterday. So go check out that episode, then check out my review. They're both pretty awesome, but the episode's way better, obviously. But I made a review on that. I'll leave it in the description down below this video, so go look at it. It's pretty awesome. But that episode was freaking fantastic. Like, oh my god, dude, it was awesome. It was so awesome. It was so awesome.
Just remind you to subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment, share this video, Twitter and Instagram down below.
But today, we're going to talk about something that I saw in the episode, something that I think is going to happen in the future episodes. This is not going to be talking about Peppermint Butler. I think that's his name, right? Peppermint Butler's episode where he goes to the Magic Academy and figures out stuff, I guess. It's not going to be talking about that, which will be interesting. It's probably, I think that's going to be the next episode if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know for sure. That will be interesting to see and what happens in it. But yeah, it's not going to be talking about that. It's going to be talking about the episode, most likely after that, or maybe before that. I don't know which one's going to come out next. But it's going to be talking about the Finn and Jake. Excuse me. The Finn and Jake episode. Okay, so from the pictures and everything I've heard about this upcoming episode, it seems that Finn is younger. And if you watch Obsidian, Finn is an older man with a beard, with scars on his body, and a tattoo of Jake, most likely because Jake is dead. And also, he brought a young companion with him, which is either Jake's grandchild, the skater girl, which we saw in one of the episodes on Adventure Time. We saw her. She was a skater girl. She skated around and stuff. Or it might be one of Jake's great grandchildren, like her child. It might be her child, or it might be her herself. We don't know because we don't know much about this new character. We just see her appear. It seems like Finn has lost Jake, but in return has gained another party member, probably his young great niece or great niece or niece or great niece or great niece. Who knows at this point? Because they grow up really fast. Jake's kids. But it seems like he has this girl with him, and he's probably like a mentor to her and stuff like that. But it's pretty awesome to see this, and pretty sad to think about if Jake's dead. That's pretty sad, but at the same time, pretty awesome to see that. Now, I was thinking, if I remember correctly, I heard something about like, oh, Finn and Jake get together and have like one last adventure, or have like some adventurous times together. So I'm thinking that this episode with Finn and Jake is going to be with them being older, this happening after the end of the series. Maybe not immediately after, but somewhat after, where Finn's a little bit older, but not as old as he was in this episode, obviously. But older, and Jake at the end of his life. Now, we might see Jake at the end of his life in the Peppermint Butler episode, or maybe like a hint to it, like we see his grave or something like that. We might see that in the Peppermint Butler episode, like as a little Easter egg, because they keep on showing those in these shows. It's pretty cool. But we might see Jake being super old and being like unable to do some stuff, and having this final adventure, and maybe even dying, which will be really sad, but really cool to watch. Like, just a super cool episode to see. And I would expect there would be a song in there, probably even from It'd probably be like a duet between Finn and maybe like the misery. I forgot her name. I forgot her name, but the hole in the ground that's always singing. Like she's always singing, and she can only sing to people that are sad. Like the hole in the ground that sings to people that are sad. So I think there might be like a cameo of her, especially if Jake dies, and there's like gonna be a song or something like that, which will be awesome to see. Now, this is obviously going to be the last episode of Adventure Time for a long time if they're ever going to bring it back at all. And if they ever do bring it back, it will probably be in some fashion that won't be won't be very likable. I don't think. Probably something like Team Titans Go, Adventure Time Go, or something like that. Just something for kids at that point, you know. But this might be super awesome episode coming up because this might show Jake dying or being too old to do stuff and introduce us to this niece or grandchild character that maybe we have already seen before, but we don't know if it's her for sure because she has a skateboard, so we don't know if it's her though. But maybe this will introduce us to her and we'll see her and we'll be like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. And that will be like Finn's that's like, oh, I'm going on an adventure with my great niece or whatever you would call it at that point. But yeah, it'll be super awesome to see that. If this is Jake's final outing and Finn has to accept his death, get a tattoo and stuff like that. And then Finn gets to go with his great niece or great niece or what have you. That will be pretty damn cool. I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. I'm just thinking out loud. That would be pretty awesome. And I think that did happen. We might not see it, but I think that did happen. I'm pretty sure Jake died. And maybe it's because he was protecting his grandchild or great grandchild. Depends on how far down the line she is. But yeah, man, I think we're going to meet her in the episode, hopefully, and it's going to be pretty damn awesome. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification. Best way to help my channel. Link down below to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And also my review on Adventure Time Distant Lands Obsidian or Episode 2, whatever you want to call it. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Hit that bell button for more content. Peace. Shadow, my baby, I love you so much. You're my baby. And you love to sleep in the bathtub. 'Cause you're a weirdo. Shadow, look over here, buddy. Look over here.